Hey guys, welcome to Together We Can Cook. Tonight I'm making chicken cordon bleu. It's one of my family's favorite meals. I have tons of fresh ingredients here, so let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is get the egg mixture going. So we're going to put 3 eggs to start with. We can always make more of this mixture later on if we need it. Okay, we don't want any shells in there. So we have 3 eggs. I'm going to put 1/4 cup of milk. And I'm going to take the whisk and just whisk it up. It's a tongue twister. Let's get this going. Okay, so these chicken cutlets, I already prepared them earlier. So I basically filleted them this way. So each cutlet probably gave me like 3 of these pieces. And then after I cut them this way, I took one of those meat pounders and I just like pounded it down and tried to make it as flat as I possibly could. So the next thing we're going to do to make our chicken cordon bleus is to take some of this honey ham. We're going to put that down. I think I'm going to put 3 pieces. Then we're going to take Swiss cheese. I'm going to put 2. Now, the thing that I always try to remember here, I usually have my son hand me the cold cuts. I know I'm going to at least use as much as I have out here. So it's okay that I'm touching the chicken and touching that because I know all that I'm going to use. And then anything after that, if I still need more, I'm either going to take small increments because you're contaminating that by touching the chicken and the cold cuts. So say you didn't use all that and you keep touching the chicken and touching that, you can't really eat that now unless it's going to be cooked. So I always try to just remind myself that whatever I touch with the raw meat, it better be cooked in here because now that's contaminated. You wouldn't make a sandwich out of that. So I'm only taking small bits and we'll see how far we get. I have tons and tons of chicken. So what I'm doing actually is I bought 2 packages. So one like this. Let me see if you guys can see it. It's like a weird kind of a shape. You could make chicken cordon bleu out of it, but it's kind of like harder to do it with a piece like this. So this one might be easier. Like it's more, I don't know if you could see it. It's more even and whole. I'm going to take the best of the best for the chicken cordon bleus. And I have to marinate chicken because I'm having a salad later on in the week. So any pieces that are like this one right here, or like teeny tiny or like weird kind of pieces, I'm going to use that for my marinated chicken for my salad because it doesn't matter. I'm trying to do like the easiest ones possible right now for the chicken cordon bleus, if that makes any sense. So we did the chicken, the ham, the Swiss cheese. We're going to roll this up. I'm going to put it this way so it's a little easier, as tight as we can. The cold cuts might move a little bit, so I'm going to bring this in, roll it up tight. Okay, you want to try to get the cheese in because any cheese that's hanging out outside is going to melt and just go off in the pan and you're going to kind of lose it. So it's better to have, if you can, the chicken or the ham on the outside to hold that good Swiss cheese in. So I'm going to go grab a toothpick. You could either use string and tie this together, or you could use toothpicks as long as they're wood and don't have any plastic on them. We're going to hold this together and then we're going to dip it in the eggs, dip it in the breadcrumbs, and put it on a grease pan. All right, so I got some toothpicks here. I'm going to put a few of them through. Just remind whoever's eating this that there are toothpicks or string or whatever you're using. Okay, toothpicks in. Here's our concoction. We're going to dip it in the egg mixture that we made earlier. And then after the egg mixture, we're going to try to shake off the excess. We're going to stick it on in the breadcrumbs. Try to get some in the middle, all over the place. Lots of breadcrumb goodness. All right. Okay, after the breadcrumb goodness, here's what it looks like. And I'm going to stick it over in the grease pan. And I'm just going to keep going until we run out of something here. So like I said, I'm going to put this one aside. I'm going to take this. This one looks like a good one. So we're going to take this. This one's kind of small. I don't know if I could fit 3 pieces. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to put 3 of the ham. I'm going to put 2 of the Swiss. Tuck in my cheese. I'm going to try to tuck this in, but I don't want to lose that cheese. We're going to roll this up. Toothpicks in. Maybe I'll put 4. And into the eggs. And into the breadcrumbs. So this is simple, this recipe. Very simple. And while I'm doing this, my oven is preheating. I set it to 400 degrees. This is quite a lot to cook. It's really thick. So we need it at kind of a higher temperature. Okay, I'm going to keep going and then we'll see how far we get. All right, here's what I got from the chicken. I had so much leftover chicken. I wound up marinating some of it with Hawaiian marinade that I'm going to put in a salad later in the week. And the rest of it, my son said we could make just plain chicken cutlets out of it. So I'm going to make chicken cutlets out of some. And I took the most even, big, perfect, symmetrical pieces that I could find just to make this recipe a little bit easier. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. So this took probably, I don't know, each one I cut into 3. Like you'd probably need to make 1 pan of this, 3 chicken cutlets that you could fillet. I got like 3 pieces from each one. And then I used maybe 1.5 pounds, not even, a little more than 1 pound of the honey ham. And I probably used 1 pound of the Finlandia Swiss cheese. You could use any Swiss, but that one is my favorite brand. So I'll put the recipe in the comments of the video. So here's what I got. So what I'm going to do is take some vegetable oil. You could use olive oil too, or any oil, whatever you guys like. I'm going to sprinkle this around. And I have some ground black pepper here. I'm going to put some pepper up on top. And the oven has been preheating for a long time, so there's no doubt in my mind that it's not up to 400. So let's go over to the oven and let's get this going. All right, chicken cordon bleu's going in the oven. I'll come back in about a half hour to check on it. I'll put the timer for 30 minutes and we'll see how they're doing. All right, it's been 1 hour and the chicken cordon bleus are definitely done. I checked them after 30 minutes and they still weren't done. I took the temperature with a thermometer and it wasn't cooked yet. So I put it up for another 30 minutes. and now they're done. I'll get closer so you guys can see what they look like. Here's what they look like, sizzling hot out of the oven. It's been exactly 1 hour. They are definitely cooked. I took the temperature with the thermometer. I am going to put one on a plate and cut it open so you guys can see what it looks like. All right, here's the chicken cordon bleu. Let's cut this baby open. We're going to take the toothpicks out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's it. This thing is really hot. All right, let's cut it open. See what the inside looks like. It smells absolutely delicious. Oh, wow. Okay, this looks really good. I'm going to hold it up so you guys can see. Okay, there's what it looks like. Oh my God, it smells so good. You could see the ham and the Swiss. We have those nice breadcrumbs. I'm going to try a piece. This looks like mostly ham. Let me see if I can get the whole deal on here. You can see the steam coming out. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Oh, if I could get it. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to show you guys. Here it is. I got a piece of everything. Ham, Swiss, chicken, breadcrumbs. Oh my God, so good. Let me know if you guys try this. I'd love to hear from you. Super simple, but super delicious. All right, guys, that wraps this up. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Happy cooking!